So I am in North Carolina in Wanchese. I want to cover a few things from some of the previous videos. We talked about sailing in 2023. Well, that has changed. You see, Christy's student loans, they're done now here in 2022. That was sooner than we had kind of expected. And also, of course, as you know, we bought the boat. So we are now going to be sailing in 2023. Or excuse me, 2022. I'll be working on the boat and hopefully get it in the water April 1st. Then I go back to Colorado. We sell the house. We then get in our minivan, do a road trip across the United States, see family and friends, do that for a little bit, spend the month of July out here working on the boat again, and then we'll be sailing August 1st, mostly going up the Chesapeake Bay until October, when we all hope our au pair, Wilma, yes, I'm calling you out, will be joining us for the trip over to the Bahamas, and that's when kind of the Caribbean and world tour journey will begin. But through it all, life just keeps going. Here you can see us with Santa Claus and the kids. And as life just kept going along, the dream just kept getting closer and closer.
Fitz was really excited about learning how to fish, so we got him a fishing pole, and you can see him here practicing. Also, we had to get the kids immunization shots. Christy and I had started getting ours already. Then I had given my last lesson. If you didn't see, I'd highly recommend the last video. After that, spent the weekend with the family and started my road trip from Colorado to North Carolina to work on the boat, while Christy stayed at home with the kids. They would come out to see me during spring break, which you'll see at a later video.
All right, I finally got settled into the Airbnb after driving for 2 days straight. Pretty nice for the price. I was able to stay out here for 4 weeks, having a couple of beers, taking a shower, start feeling like normal again.
The next morning, still wearing the same clothes, I eventually figured out the toaster oven, made breakfast, and got ready to get going for the boat.
I got the storage unit back here. That came with the boat when we got it off the auction house. It is jam-packed with stuff. So here it is, the Katana.
Now you can see some of the real construction area. That table, I put plastic and boards over it to protect while we would use that as the staging area to do the fiberglass work. There you can see the air conditioner. We're coming down to the starboard hull. A lot of the plastic is still up, which is an attempt to keep the carbon fiber dust from spreading into areas of the boat. There you see the large bathroom. Back here you've got the bedroom. This is an owner's version, which means it has one hall as one large bathroom and bedroom. We're coming back up into the salon now. See the navigation station on the right side. Going down into the porthole. Here you're going to see the V-berth up front. The bathroom is closed off. And then a cabin or bedroom in the back of the boat with two small beds that fold down or not.
All right, so I got my long sleeve shirt on, long pants, my shoes specific for grinding carbon fiber.
There was additional carbon fiber work that needed to be done that I was going to do, as well as just little touch-ups here and there. Here you see me putting on the Tyvek suit, rubber gloves and booties. A couple of tips that I learned is never reuse the Tyvek suit, even if you think it's totally clean. It's only 10 bucks, get rid of it. Also, your clothes underneath, long sleeves, long pants, wash them each day. Even then, I could only get 2 or 3 uses out of those clothes and would have to throw them away because they'd get too much fiber in it. And then you put on the gloves and it turns out it's hard to turn your phone on and off, so just use your nose.
Okay, so while I was gone, John Lombardi is the gentleman that I'm working with, and he did some carbon fiber repair here, and you can see that that's what's done, and there's multiple layers of carbon fiber, and actually you can kind of maybe see that lip right there, and those are where just additional layers of carbon fiber went in to reinforce the bulkheads, and this is all around the boat. These boards are just the braces all along the bottom of the boat, and they give that structure or that support. So here's the one that got fixed. You can see we might have to do a little bit of touch up here with this carbon fiber, but this is where it was sanded, carbon fiber went over. So in order to clean the boat, it has carbon fiber everywhere. I've got to get everything kind of cleaned off so we can start to really see more of what has still needs more work and what is looking good. And then I'll inevitably find some additional places that'll probably need to be sanded off again. But this will help me identify those places. In order to do that, I am using window fluid. And I have to use so much of it, I'm using this to spray down walls and then start wiping it up. The reason why I use the windshield wiper fluid, or not windshield wiper, the window cleaning fluid, is that it dries really well and it doesn't leave any residue like, you know, on your windows. So it should be pretty clean. I'd love to hear in the comments if you think this is a good idea or a bad idea. So I think I figured out the secret to keeping carbon fiber dust and fiberglass dust off of you, or at least get it off you after it gets on you from a huge day of work. I put the water at body temperature, and this keeps my pores from opening or closing, and I use the sponge side on my body, wiping it on down. And then I turn the water on pretty much as hot as I can, and I go through soap again, and then I use, I use this side of the Scotch-Brite on my body, scraping it pretty much as hard as I can stand to get all the fiberglass and carbon fiber off. And then I use this for my back to get, you know, all the other places that I can't actually reach. And for me, that seems to work afterwards, wearing very loose clothing, as that seems to kind of help keep any residual pieces of glass from digging up into you. While out in North Carolina working on the boat, I try to take a moment each day to appreciate the beauty of the Outer Banks and also the magic of what we're doing. It took me a while, but I realized that the dream doesn't begin when we start sailing or get to the Bahamas. The dream has already started, and it's essential that I pause from work and enjoy each of these precious days.